Did you like that?
So that's new.
I did. Did you make it, Maddie?
No, God, someone with real talent made it, but I've been busy asking for things while you two have been on vacation.
Amazing.
But we're back. We're back to AspiriFridays. We're back in a big way too. This is going to be a very good episode. I'm super excited. So first, I will introduce our lovely guest, and I'll let you introduce yourself too. But I'll do the beginning. First of all, Oisin.
That's it. Very good.
All right.
That's exactly like me.
I'm very good. Longtime .NET person, MVP. Apparently big on Nougat back in the day. Fowler. That means if you don't, okay. Fowler remembers.
OG.
When I said you were coming on the show, Fowler was like, "Oh, I know him," and I was like, "Oh, well, that was easy."
Yeah, it was a long time ago. It's nearly 15 years ago now, isn't it, David?
It was, yeah.
Checking my emails and stuff from there was only 3 or 4 of us just exchanging just opinions over email, and we were all working on Codeplex back then, which predates GitHub, so which I think was sitting on top of Team Foundation Services. And the only reason I got involved in that, I think, is because I was a PowerShell MVP at the time, and I saw people doing wrong things with PowerShell on a public project. And I was like, I can't allow that. They're not approved nouns and verbs and stuff. So I mean, I don't know if you guys are. I mean,
is there any way to do a right thing with PowerShell though? Like I'm just I'm trying to do anything correctly with PowerShell. I just don't think it's possible.
It's very flexible. It's a mishmash of a lot of things. So I just I'm an old terminal CLI type person. So I kind of was excited when PowerShell first came out. So I got my MVP for about 10 years.
Oh yeah.
And then PowerShell's everywhere, and I just kind of faded out of it, I suppose. But the PowerShell was a core part of the early NuGet. I think to do a lot of the plumbing and wiring. There used to be install scripts that ran, right? When you installed the NuGet package, it was installed at PS1. Yep. Remember that? So we kind of needed a PowerShell engine and some commandlets. So I got involved in that. And then I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, David, but I think that the first parts of it was you guys had taken some project called Super Console, which was a WPF kind of framework you could put inside Visual Studio, and it let you render like a canvas and text input output services. But it kind of didn't really gel too well with the PowerShell engine, so there was no real bindings between PowerShell's abstractions and hosting for like accepting prompts and input and keys and all that stuff. So I had a bit of experience with that, but not a lot with Visual Studio. So I dove into that, and before I know it, I was no longer just helping basic PowerShell stuff. I was like wiring PowerShell engine into Visual Studio. So I was like, what am I doing?
Oh my God, we hosted a PowerShell. I forgot we hosted a custom thing that had to draw in VS. Host PowerShell. That was nuts.
Yeah. So and I had to remind myself before this because I thought maybe you might bring it up, and then I kind of have to say what I did, and it'd be more interesting to say what I did than say I don't remember anything. So I actually looked up some of the stuff, and you'll find this funny. I'm gonna share it on screen. It's just in GitHub. I found some old bug that's actually so glaring that I don't know how any of us didn't miss it. So just to start, if you can see on the left here, this is the WPF console key processor. It's kind of part of the guts of NuGet, right? Yeah, I know.
Power's life flashed before his eyes.
I'm starting to shake now as well, like the water. So bottom line is that we had this WPF console embedded in Visual Studio, and then we had PowerShell engine, and I needed a way to bridge the two so that you could generate instances of keystrokes and ferry them back and forth between the PowerShell engine, and it could prompt for things and stuff. So this in Visual Studio, this is kind of like a chain of what are called oh my God, what are they? OLE filters. So each time anything happens in Visual Studio, they get passed through then these chain of command filters. So this is something that intercepts that and basically turns them into keystrokes and feeds them into a buffer for PowerShell. But if you start at the top here, you can see, I think the first thing we violated was this. So avoid excessive complexity. But go down here. A key comes in at the top, a pointer, and then a command code, and we go down through here. And I basically have to turn it into what's ultimately an instance of a VS key info, so I can pass it into a buffer. And down here, let me see, where is it? I'm constructing. Got to dig up. Did I skip past it?
I think you got right to it, and then you scroll back up.
Okay, yeah,
I think.
because when I'm talking, I'm being stupid. Okay, here it is. It starts here. We get this in pointer and basically a hint from Visual Studio saying what sort of command it is. And we go down through here. I capture where, okay, does caps lock on, is num lock on, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Then there's a sequence of nonsense we got to go through here. We got to unmarshal this native variant and put it into a managed type like a char, then turn that into a key scan to a virtual key, and then do this, this, and this. Then I look at the shift state, and then I construct a key info. And then I do some simple bitmask stuff. Can you spot the problem there? See, if the control is pressed, if shift state and 2 equals 4 and shift
inverted
and 4 equals 2. So ultimately, the PowerShell console is incapable of detecting control or alt.
I wonder how long that bug was there.
Since the beginning, I don't know what I did. I copy pasted or something. This is 15 years ago. I just noticed this as
You could blame AI slop on this, but I mean, you
I was literally just about to say, like, we can't complain about AI slop anymore because there's like human slop. It's real. We've seen it.
Yeah, I mean, the original blame is gone because I don't think all of our commits were imported from Codeplex. There's lots of other people looking at this over the last 10, 11 years. No one said a word, but it didn't really affect anything anyway. And I think part of the reason is because the alt ends up getting eaten up by Visual Studio for its menus and stuff. So PowerShell never really sees it when we get here. So anyway, I thought it was funny. It was there for so long.
Fun.
Thought I'd bring that up.
That is
all right.
Horrifying and hilarious.
Yeah, it's like absolute noob stuff. What is this? What is this? Anyway,
it's got 2 equal signs. It's oh my god. All right, I'm gonna pull you off the screen for a sec so I can do brief housekeeping. First of all, Damien, would you like to say what you have to say now that we have our own YouTube channel?
Oh, you're gonna make me do it, aren't you? It occurs to me that we need to do the thing now where we ask people to subscribe, like and subscribe, and if you want to be alerted when we actually go live, then you should tick the little thing, the alarm thing in YouTube so you get a notification when we go live. So let's do that. Let's build up the audience on this channel. We're going to do other content on here other than just AspiriFridays. This is all we've really done on here so far, but we have plans. There are things coming. So you want to get subscribed so you don't miss it. How was that, Maddie?
That was great.
Is that possible? Okay.
That was great. The only thing you missed was like sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends or something, which we're not. But I feel like you have to say it.
Don't do that because then all the YouTube Premium people will get the little jump ahead button showing up right now because they think we're in the sponsor segment.
That's true. That's true. No, okay. That's housekeeping number 1. Like and subscribe, ding that bell. 2, join the Discord if you haven't already. It's a party. aka.ms/Aspire Discord. Okay. I have to connect to the VPN to make short links now, and so make it worth it. That's my only request. It's actually we're almost at 1,000 people. We're like getting up there. And the only way we really launched it was we put it in a GitHub discussion buried at the bottom of our roadmap. And then we tweeted about it.
Yeah.
So join the Discord. We're accepting submissions for AspiriFridays. It's another hyphen, Damien. I don't want to hear it. It's one.
Back channeling Maddie right now is saying hyphens really in our short URL.
It's one argument. I'm not like
just put slashes in between and had this beautiful hierarchy of like AKMS/Aspire/ whatever we wanted. Never mind. It's all good.
No, it's one.
I like the chaos.
Aspire
now you can all check off Maddie and Damien bicker on your bingo board.
Oh, that's so true.
There we go.
Oh, that's not on mine. Damn it. I have you and Fowler bickering. Hopefully that won't take long, so I'm not too worried. So yeah, we're doing submissions for this show.
Oh, good.
So just
That's
tell us
new.
why you want to be on here, and then we'll
Sweet.
email you.
Is that a form? Did you make a form?
I made a Microsoft form.
That's awesome. Whoa.
Thank you so much. So now instead of people having to find me and like DM me, you can actually fill something out, and we will actually look at them. Okay, last but not least, bingo. Bingo's back, baby. Big news, like Damien already said. I still didn't merge the admin panel, so Tommaso and I worked on it last week, and it works. I just never actually deployed like the back end, so I need to do that. But the problem is I want to use app service, and I can't get the Aspire app service stuff to work. So
You can't get it to work. There's a whole blog post about it.
I know, and I hate deployments, and there's SignalR stuff, and it's scary.
User error.
Yeah, it's user error. And
What I'm hearing is we need to do an Aspire Fridays on your app.
On your app, yeah. Sounds like it.
yeah,
Use your
Yeah.
other one.
on Aspire Fridays bingo,
There you go.
the most meta
How
Aspire
meta
Fridays
can
ever.
we get? That's awesome. Let's do that. Let's book
Yeah.
it in. I'll go and book it in now. What was the link?
aka.ms/AspiriFridays dash
Awesome.
submission.
Hyphen. It's not an M dash?
No, it's not an M dash. It is a regular dash. Yeah. All right. We've killed enough time. It's
I think I
time to
can pick off
Aspirify.
disagreement on how to do something as well.
What?
Do you remember
Oh,
this, David?
Look, what is that? Is that a piece of gum?
What? Nougat.
Yeah,
I
it's
still have mine. I
a piece of-
still have mine.
It's a candy bar. It's nougat.
Nougat.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, it keeps there.
Wait,
it
that's
is.
so
No.
funny. It really
Yeah.
is about like nougat. Like that was actually
Yeah.
No, it
Intentional?
was a pun. No.
it was a pun. Okay.
Because like the rest of the world doesn't
Nougat.
even pronounce it that way.
Nougat. You mean?
It is
Nougat,
nougat.
nougat.
This is like how I thought before, like when I first heard about Aspire, I thought it was Aspire because ASP, and I was like, ASP net.
So you want to know that did come up.
Origin story.
It
Yeah.
did actually come up. It wasn't cited as a reason. Like I think someone cited it as a happy. Oh look, and it's like, and I'm like, yeah, no.
It was a back. Like, it's a
Although
that
strategy.
was,
I always
that
called
was
it
one of the
ASP
many
.net.
things that made me go, oh, they do need me.
But what did you think though when you kind of extend that thought and then it's ASPIR?
Well, there's lots of different ways to interpret the word. I think
Yeah.
Aspire is the one that people like the most.
Yeah, we do
Aspire.
have people who
Okay.
say it like Aspire, and we're like
Aspire.
and like I said last week, I'm just gonna start doing all of these, but like fully in Boston, and it's gonna be Aspire Fridays,
Fine. Yeah.
Aspire.
which is Aspire, which is how I would say it. But all right, so Oisin has been building something. Like many of our amazing Aspire community members, you get sick of waiting for us to do things and you just build it yourself. And then we build things that pseudo replace stuff you've already built. And then you keep extending it and you're still ahead of us. And one of the prime examples of this that we used to use, I think in demo, or we used to talk about at least a year ago, was ProjectCommander, which is it just extends the way that we did commanding originally in Aspire. And they're handled in the app host, they're scoped in the app host. And so Damien is our command guy, usually. So you've been the one who's kind of productized HTTP command and regular with command and all these things. And Oisin has kind of stayed like one step ahead of us, which is great. The cool thing about what the suggestion was for this show was we just shipped all this interaction service stuff. And so there are so many things we can do now to extend ProjectCommander or any extension really, but you can really do dashboard extensibility now via your NuGet package or your integration or whatever because of the interaction service. And so that's what we're gonna do. We do have a hard stop at 2. So at like, or what's 3 hours before 2? 11?
Noon for our time. Maddie.
11 your time.
No,
2.
Is it 11?
I'm 3 hours ahead.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So we have to actually focus for a little bit, a small
Yikes.
portion of the episode.
Right, let's do it.
And oh, actually, that reminds me. Oh my God, sorry. Fowler, go to your Gmail and accept the
it.
invitation to the fantasy football draft,
The draft?
right now,
The draft.
or it will not happen today. And it needs to happen.
Okay, I see it. Aspire
Okay.
ball.
Aspire Ball. Make your team
Aspire.
name. Yep.
Got it.
And on that note,
Oh,
is this your first time ever on the ESPN fantasy website? I'm so proud of you.
I'm like, what is this site?
It's ugly. All right, Oisin, first of all, paste. Let me take your screen off so you can put the live share link in the private chat. And then we can join it on the live share. And then
Sure.
tell us what you want to do today. What have you brought forward to the Council of Aspirations?
Okay, I'm putting it in the studio chat. Yeah.
Thank you. Yep. Nice. Oh, I always click it instead of copy it, but that's fine. Okay. Nope.
Yeah. So
Here we go.
I thought first I might just run it and just show what it does, and then maybe I put together a little mermaid sequence diagram so we can see how it actually works.
Thanks.
Then I think the first part was just to put some interactivity in there so that when you send a command to a project, we might be able to just pop up some of the interaction service to ask for some data.
Sweet.
And that's it. That was a simple one. I think we could easily get that done in the next 45 minutes. But then a more advanced idea that I thought maybe we could take a crack at, if it seems like it could be fun, is to go the other direction. Is to have it, if you have a project, can it actually ask for data rather than have the app host do it? So the idea is that I think it would be kind of cool in the future if there was a kind of ProjectCommander host built into NuGet or built into Aspire. So then you could kind of have a particular type of project or client project or container that is Aspire aware. So perhaps when you add it to your app host, the first thing it does on startup is maybe pops up a dialog with the README and says, hey, this is the first time you're using this. I can do this, this, and this. I can send data to your event hubs. I can talk to your RabbitMQ. Just give me some information, So that way people could go and search for Aspire extensions or whatever and just add them as a container. And then the container itself dictates the UI rather than you having to wire it yourself in the app host. That'd be an idea just to talk about and see how that might work.
Yeah.
But the simple case would be just to prompt from the app host side and then just pass some data to a project. So I'm going to just run the app host. It's probably the easiest thing to do.
Yeah.
And we can talk about what it's actually doing and what the model is.
941. Wow.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
You are up to date.
Yeah, no, I did. I actually was using a lifecycle hook in this too because this project's a bit old, but I replaced that as well for eventing because it would drive you crazy, feller. So 100%. We could have done that as part of the show.
9.5, so
yeah, I figured. Okay, so all that's happening right now is, we've probably seen this in the samples before. There is a event hub emulator running here. There is a single event hub. There's a consumer group. And then this is the associated checkpoint storage, if you know anything about event hubs. There's a consumer that's just reading from the event hub, and there's a data generator that's generating JSON and dumping it into the event hub. So normally with commands in the app host, when you open them up, you can say stop and restart. And these things act on resources in the app host. They don't directly act on the project or the resource itself, remotely. So what ProjectCommander lets you do is it kind of proxy commands in the dashboard. For example, here, I've got this data generator that's running, and it's just publishing things into the event hub. And then I've got a consumer here, which is just eating them up. It's just spamming logs here. And what I wanted to do was, what if I wanted to control the speed at which I generate data?
Hold on.
So I need
suggestion.
Yeah.
You can launch commands from the console page. So when you're showing the actual go fast, go slow, if you pull up the console page, you can launch the command from that page. So
you can. This is new?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's great. Okay, so if I go to the data generator, resource actions. Oh, it's showing here. So if I say go slow, I'm going to pause it so we can see what happened. You see that there's a message here, executing command slow, successfully executed command slow. And then the data generator worker, which is like a background service inside there, says slow command received. And it basically slows down to stop sending so much messages. And then do the same, go fast. It's just really, really simple idea, but it seems to work pretty well.
So this is kind of like HTTP command so far. Like today, there's a first class API where you can say with HTTP command, and it sends a request to the app, and the app can define some endpoint to hit. But that's like a super low level. Like you have to expose an endpoint in your app, and then the app host can say hit that endpoint as a result of this command happening, right? So it's very basic.
Yeah. Okay. If I go back here and I'll show you how this is implemented, it might be the next step to see how kind of easy it is to do. There's two NuGet packages that are involved. There's the hosting one over here, which you can see it. And then there's obviously the client one over here, which is just needs to be installed in the client side. If I go into the app host, the only thing I really need to do at the top is I just got my builder and I say, I want to create and add Aspire Project Commander. That's it. And I get a reference to that there. And then my data generator, this is the one that writes into the event hub. I actually just need to reference it, just with reference. So the connection string that it's exposing is actually the Signal R hub's endpoint. It's simple as that. So then there's some other extensions here that I say with Project Command, and I say, add these two, please, to the dashboard. And it's right now, it's very simple. It just sends a single string, slow or fast. And then this is the display name. This is all it's going to show in that post menu item itself. So it's very straightforward. So all it is that there's a custom resource being set up in here. It's a Signal R hub. And then on the data generator side, I just have to say add Aspire Project Commander client. That's all I need to do there. And then when you do that, in DI, it'll set up an interface that you can inject. So here it is here. I Aspire Project Commander client. And then in here, you just say Aspire command received, and you get a handler, and it'll inject the string that you defined in the app host, and then the service provider in case you want to do anything else crazy. So all I'm doing here is setting the period from seconds 1, from milliseconds 10. That's it. Just waits and pumps data into the event hub. So it's pretty straightforward. If we wanted to look a little closer at what that actually looks like, I did do a little
UML
diagram.
Sequence.
What's that?
Yeah. He said
sequence.
UML.
Yeah. UML. Oh, I didn't have to get my hands dirty though, Damien. I had Claude do this for me.
Yeah.
So, nice. It's pretty nice. So we got our app host here. We've got our hub, which is a Signal R server, and data generator, and then there's a little worker inside that. So the kind of, you might be able to guess the way it works is the first thing it does is that when the data generator wakes up, it will connect to the hub. And if we go look in the, I'm trying to remember which browser should I be looking at? Oh, here it is. If we look at the screen or the output for the Project Commander here, we can see what happens when on startup. It builds a Signal R hub, says it's built, and then the projects connect themselves. And say, so data generator connected to the hub, consumer connected to the hub.
I'm finding it kind of amusing that the app host just keeps getting different connection technologies. Like we host a gRPC, endpoint in it for the dashboard to talk to. That's the resource server. The dashboard obviously hosts an OTel endpoint that stuff sends it to. And then the Aspire CLI connects to the app host via a different mechanism using streaming.
RPC over a unit domain socket.
Yeah, exactly. So and now we've got Signal R so that the .NET projects that you're orchestrating can easily talk back to the app host or another resource in the app host. It's like we're just going to keep adding RPC technologies until we've got them all.
I did consider gRPC, and as I stop it and just over engineering, and it would have added a lot more code. I mean, Signal R is built in, so it was pretty easy to do.
Yeah, if it's .NET on both sides, Signal R is kind of so easy. It's like, it's so much easier than having to. But gRPC has its advantages, obviously, if you're doing polyglot and things like that. So
exactly. So the first thing that happens anyway when the data generator starts up is it calls something called identify, a method on the hub, and that just passes along its resource name, and then the hub then will add that to a group named after the resource, and then the data generator just registers the handler and sits there, on string. You can read that; it's probably very small. On string receive command handler, and then very straightforward as well on the command execution flow. Just use the signal now again to send async the command name to the group name after the resource. I think the only tricky part of this for me was that the resource suffix is not accessible through any of the APIs once you're actually in the data generator, because that only exists on the
TCP name.
Yeah, we don't. You don't really have
long
to
name
pass
that
it
we-
anywhere, right? It's not meant to be publicly.
Do you need it?
Yeah.
I technically need it for SignalR because if I have replicas and we have multiple instances, you want to make sure that each of them each of them has an individual connection ID. So you may have 3 connection IDs. So I do need them, but I was able to grab them from the OTel environment variables that are injected into each project. So then I was able to construct what my full resource name was, and then I could pass that.
What
to
a
the
wonderful
outpost.
hack!
Oh, it was. I thought of you when I did it. It's like he loved
Can
this.
can you get it? You can't get it from the app itself. I see. You want it in the app itself so you can know which instance
So
this is.
you can identify each
Yeah.
instance separately, right?
Exactly. Yeah. I need to associate a connect. The AppHost SignalR hub needs to associate a connection ID with the fully qualified resource name.
Instance. Yeah. Can you send arguments through these commands? I'm just seeing like things like command name and stuff.
Not yet. So I figured that'd be something we could do.
This episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
that's this episode. Exactly. Yeah. So we don't have anything right now. So I thought maybe we could do something like add a command where you can pass the number of seconds that you wanted to wait before sending a message. Maybe you could do allow someone to paste their own JSON in as well. So you can provide the message template.
I'm thinking of crazy stuff now. It's just cool. Like you could add a middleware in the app that simulates latency, and then you have a command that says how many milliseconds latency do you want to introduce on every request in the target app, and it would do that. That would be kind of cool.
Oh my god!
I know. And then we could do the Chaos Monkey one, and it's just like go nuts and just randomly start failing requests.
Yeah. So, I guess then we want to dig a little bit into the hosting.
Yeah, just build it.
Funny. I think I was just thinking like client results to do the interaction service. Is that like the model for doing this thing? The server is the app host, right? And the client is the
individual.NET projects being orchestrated by the app host. Yeah.
So the client is going to call a method on the server to say, show the interaction service, and then it'll wait in line for it to resume, and it'll flow the inputs back and forth. Like that's hard mode.
That is hard mode.
So first stage is, can we add arguments to the commands?
Right.
That can be.
So I can get a command broadcast to me basically, and it has a payload, right?
Yeah.
I just want to show you kind of, maybe this will make it'll grease up your head a little bit more too. So I do add replicas like this and run it again.
Yeah, we don't pass the specific replica ID to the app itself.
So now
we do via OTel, I guess. Yeah.
So now if you go to ProjectCommander, you should see. So now you might be able to do some interesting things, because you see both replicas now are individually addressable from the dashboard, which is kind of nice, right? If you can think of some use for this. But I know replicas have been kind of not mentioned much because it's not fully baked, I guess, in a lot of scenarios. Because especially with Ingress, it only ever goes to the first one, right? Through the proxies. But here now we can individually address them different command with the same command. So that could be useful, especially for the Chaos Monkey type things, Damien, you're talking about. If you want to make one of these that start acting janky, janky mode, enable one of the replicas and see how the other one behaves. So, they could do a lot of kind of fun, twisted stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Anyway, just to show you that it actually works. Okay, so I can stop this.
Then, of course, because it's SignalR, you could also add like a JavaScript version of this for Node apps that you're orchestrating. Or I don't think we have an official Python client, but it might be pretty AI-able to get to get something to generate a SignalR client for Python.
Yeah, I mean, the client side, if you want to look, it's not super complicated.
Create instance?
What's that doing? What's it supposed to do?
Well, here's the thing: I'm trying to add an instance of a worker, right? And this is a problem with .NET in general. I'm trying to remember exactly why.
It is.
I have to reference. I need to be able to reference this as both an Aspire. I mean, maybe just go back and show you what I'm talking about.
I know what you want.
This is a background service and Aspire ProjectCommander client. Yeah.
There's a better pattern for this.
Yeah, you can register the same object twice with different contracts in the DI if that's what you're talking about.
The same instance, right? That's the issue.
Yeah, so you have to have a factory for the actual thing, and then you have to close over that in your registration method and use that in the other factories.
I looked at several patterns, and because this interface becomes the key, obviously, in the collection. So I need to register. I need to be able to retrieve it. I mean, .NET needs to be able to retrieve it as a hosted service, but I need to be able to retrieve it as ProjectCommander.
Yeah, this is not uncommon. Like you often hit this in ASP.NET Core doing background worker stuff, and you might have a single instance that is both a background worker and a thing that you consume from like a controller, so that you don't have to do like, oh, I need to synchronize these two objects in DI, one that is a singleton and then one that is consumed per request. It's like, no, I just want one, and it needs to act like two sides. But rather than manually creating the instance, you can just delegate the instance creation to DI and then just change how you register it. And then you don't have to do this stuff.
Do you want to fix it?
Yeah, sure. This is educational.
Fowler, take over. We got live?
We do. It's in the chat.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Use your eyes.
Like share VS.
I think I looked at the factory thing and I was thinking about it, Damien, but then I was like, that's going to add more lines of code. I'd prefer it to be pithy, but this is definitely
about the same. I mean, it might be slightly more just because you're right. Like the second ones, you're going to be using a factory that then pulls out the instance through the services variable that you get passed to the factory.
Right.
But yeah.
All right, hold on. This thing is trying to open up VS Code in a browser. Hold on. What?
I need someone to vibe code.
You have to just copy that and paste it in to the live share thing in VS Code, right? Rather than clicking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you connected, David? I don't see you.
Not yet.
Ah, got you.
Join.
Testing stuff.
What's funny is it uses the clipboard by default when you like copy the link.
Yeah.
In live share, it's like, oh, it
detects it.
Unexpected, but nice.
It's kind of cool. I think it must sniff it, and then it goes, oh, it looks like a live share URL. I'll just use it, which is kind of cool.
All right, so this is the current code. So typically, we don't want this because it creates two providers. But if the big issue is like you get two providers in DI, and maybe you'll have torn state because you'll have different singletons for different worlds. Because building will make a new one every time.
It's awful.
To accomplish this, typically what we end up doing is something like this thing. You add this thing as a service. Don't get IntelliSense. Oh my god!
Wait, did we get IntelliSense last time? It worked.
Are you in VS or are you in code, Fowler?
Oh, it's because you're in code, maybe.
Yeah,
I'm in code.
If you're going to do live share into a VS, you want to open a VS and connect to the link manually.
Oh my god! Let's see if I can pull it off. I'll pull a Maddie.
Just go. Just try it.
This is like coding before AI and IntelliSense. This is what our ancestors did.
Well, now they're saying
you have
that
colorization. Kind of. Do you have colorization on your side?
No. Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Okay. So this is the previous code. This should work.
Oh yeah. Okay. I see. That's better.
So you add the object as a singleton.
Yeah.
And then you kind of resolve it as
the thing you want.
Two different interfaces, and this will get the same instance.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, we could have made an extension. You could make an extension method with like multiple TARGs that makes this much cleaner, right? If you wanted to, you could just say register a singleton and then make it available as these other T's if you wanted to. And that would be one line. Then we could totally make this one line. If anyone's watching wants to send that to .NET runtime, go for it. Knock yourself out.
And this isn't exactly one-to-one, but it's good enough for this right now.
Yeah.
Like there's a whole
for sure.
You want to add the specific. You don't want to. We do try add enumerable to avoid duplicates, but that's not even required now, so I won't even get into it. Yay, better. Yay. All right. So done.
Nice.
Hopefully it still
Good.
works. I'm hoping
You probably broke the app right now.
I kind of assume it still works.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't even
So-
run it. Just assume it works.
Keep going. All right, here we go.
So this is it, and we're just looking at the client side of it because Damien mentioned how hard it would be to do in Python, whatever, to talk to SignalR or whatever. So yeah, there's not a lot in there. Just this worker just runs in the background, and
Yeah, it's more that we don't have a Python client for.
Of course we do. This is a super popular.
Is there? Is there a good one?
We don't ship it, but there's a super popular.
All right, then I take it all back.
We ship Java, JavaScript.
There's a
C#
C++ one around still. Is there
and
a
not
Swift
a
one
new
as
Swift
well?
client.
Yeah.
Whoa. Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'd heard about the Swift client. That's cool. All right. So yeah, pretty straightforward background service worker here that just deals with executing commands. I mean, but there's
I
nothing
love
stopping
this
you doing this completely differently. All you need is the interface if you want to implement it yourself slightly differently.
Yeah.
But, that's it. What else? Oh yeah, here's me stealing the suffix from the hotel vars. So if they ever change, I know you guys are going to blame the hotel guys, but I'll blame you.
Yeah.
No, I mean that's not your fault. It's our fault for not like passing you the right state. I mean, we could pass the same value in a different variable to make it resilient for your use case.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be useful to have it in the resource suffix,
Yeah.
just
I was looking to see if you can pass it through in a less hacky way, but it'll be fun to do anyway. So we can play around with it. So this client just hangs out in the background and waits for incoming commands and forwards into the service, right?
Yeah, that's
I
it.
see you call the callback here handlers. I see it.
Yeah, it's brain dead. It just does the basics. I have just a dictionary of command handlers here set up.
Yep. Awesome.
And it looks for this connection string that's basically hard coded because there's only ever going to be one instance of commander in the host. So I've hard coded the resource name. I mean, this probably should have a GUID suffix in the end in case someone comes up with this themselves and then wonders why they can't use the resource name. But
if you add underscores, it's super unique. The more underscores you add around identifier,
it's true. Let's do it.
No one would ever figure that part out.
I mean, just open your favorite Razor file or your favorite ASPX file and go into a code block and type underscore and look at what's there.
Which is worse. Just put some emojis in there.
Yeah, well.
All right. So the hosting side is the extensions. Maybe I'll start with the root extension. We add the ProjectCommander. There are options, so you can override the port that it listens on.
All right.
Bonus points for anyone who recognizes this port. It's a well-known port, but from a long time ago.
Is it? Matt, I'm not old enough.
Is it like some telnet thing, or no, even higher than that?
It's
how old?
It's the Quake 1 server port.
Oh my lord!
The what?
Hang on.
Quake
That's
server.
Fancy
It's
IP
Quake server? Oh, man,
networking.
I should know
played
that.
Doom with IPX SPX. We didn't have IP addresses and ports.
I should know that.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the default port for a Quake server.
Yeah, man, we
okay.
didn't have IP when we first started doing network gaming. It didn't exist. Windows didn't even have an IP stack. In fact, DOS at that point, it didn't come with one either.
Oh my
before
God.
Windows, so, yeah.
So this
Minecraft is
sensible default here.
25565. So
There you go.
that's my contribution to the conversation.
Okay. All right. I check to see if the resource is already there, et cetera, et cetera. And then I use the eventing stuff here to initialize it. It's a little kind of hairy what I do because I need to use in the custom resource itself, I'm actually spinning up a new host.
Yeah.
Inside, so it's a nested host. Yeah, in process host here. Creating a new web application, adding all the bits and pieces into here, adds the SignalR stuff. And in order to do that, though, I make it work nicely. I pass in the logger service and the app model from the outer host into this host because I actually needed to resolve the resource names inside SignalR.
That makes sense. It's funny, like my joke before, we could make our host available so that if you did want, if hosting integrations wanted to piggyback on the same web application host. What? Yeah.
To trash the state of the
trash
app.
it.
I agree, Dave.
Yeah. Then they could add endpoints and add things, and all, even if there was a separate IP address. Because this means like you said, you're hosting a completely different web application instance. But if you want to share any config at all, you've got to duplicate all of that. Versus if we gave you the server config, you could have your own port as well and your own set of host bindings and all the rest of it. But
there's a in our thing, Damien, our thing that died.
Aspirant.
We had one of these as a package you could use.
It had what?
An in-process server you can actually append stuff to.
Did it actually? Oh, did it actually like compose?
The same thing. Exact same
thing. Did it compose with the one in the app host already though?
No. But it made this automatic.
I see.
So it would flow things. It would flow it's an in-process web resource basically.
Yeah.
So you can put your own application up in process, and then it will flow logs to the actual resource output of that.
Right. That's kind of
cool. I mean, we could do either one. I think if you make it a separate universe, logging, it's easier to separate like logging and that kind of thing because this ends up being global right now.
Yeah.
So I put this in for you, Fowler. I need you.
Oh my god!
So if you do look, you'll see that. All right, so it's pretty straightforward.
Wait, is this thing it's a resource, right? Does it show up in the dashboard? It does.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah. It does, but I have it only shows up in the dashboard if you're debugging the project.
Okay.
So I have it. So
cool.
Otherwise, it's probably just noise that isn't actually of any use to anyone who wants to use this.
Yeah.
So I only added this the other day. So the current version of NuGet actually it does show up in the dashboard, but I figured, you know what, I should probably hide this unless I'm working on it myself because it doesn't actually add any value. It's just there are people out there with dashboards with hundreds of resources, and then we add one more that doesn't do anything.
That's a good. We were talking about this last night. Like, do we do grouping and tags? Parameters. Alex just said in the chat. Yep. Like
people want.
Yeah.
For
people
sure.
want some. They don't want other ways to organize stuff, and
they want it to be stateful, so when you relaunch, it doesn't. Reset.
It makes. It makes sense.
It's a combination of like app host modeling and dashboard state to let you move stuff around. It's not just like all app host things. I think.
No. I think there's definitely a final stage in the dashboard that you want state to be maintained. That makes total sense.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be
filed. All right, let's start implementing. Write some code.
Sure. So it's just a bit going to try and end us up where we're right there, so you can see where that should be.
Also, my live share link died, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think.
I think
we got.
You might have to reshare it. Sometimes it just.
Oh yeah.
It just died.
On the silver lining of that is a bingo tile. I think it's not on my board today.
Not on my bingo board. It's a screen sharing failure.
So I should stop and start it.
Stop and start.
Yeah.
You'll have to give us a new link.
Okay.
Wait, let me look at my little JSON list. Yes, accidentally kills live share is on there. Wow.
Where do I do?
You should just be able to, in the sharing, you should be able to stop the session.
Yeah, where you were in sharing.
On the right.
On the right. There should be a stop in there.
Oh yeah, okay. And let's for session. Here we are.
And then click the button again. Yeah.
And don't put the link in the YouTube.
No, you should be able to. You can copy the link directly from that menu.
Yep.
And paste it into the other screen.
Alex, I would say it's accidentally killing itself. So yes.
Okay.
All right. Sick. Let's try it again. Join the live share session. How do I?
Sweet. There we go. In now.
Nice. I'm in.
Oh, there we go. This time it's actually opening the editor for me too. Looks like.
Good. Hacker voice. I'm in. All right. Let's type some things.
What's the first thing? What's the first thing we can achieve?
So I got three stupid ideas.
All right.
Nice. Okay. This is before it was a tuple, I think, and only a few days ago I turned it into a proper record for the command itself. So now I've added arguments here in preparation, but I'm going to guess that this is the command handler here. So we're going to have to get a reference to the interaction service here, and then do whatever we do just before we send it. So
this is the code that sends the command to. You broadcast to all clients. You pass in the
the group name is named after the
resource instance.
Perfect.
The resource instance, yeah.
This is like class. I haven't done signaler programming in years. It's just like, oh wow, I remember this. This is great.
Fired.
So yeah.
Okay, this is really interesting. This is on the command itself. This is on the resource itself, and then you find the commander hub, which is on that hub resource, and you get the resource name from the current context. This makes sense. Okay. So I had a dumb idea that was like, can you figure out what the commands are from the project? Maybe it's backwards because you need that. No, you can. You could actually do that. It's a bit advanced. Let's treat this as like the final boss.
Can you just repeat that in a full sentence?
Yeah. So right now the commands you have to say like with project commands.
Yeah.
And then specify commands.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if the project can itself describe commands and have.
Okay. So just like advertise what it has available, then it gets auto-wired up in the app host.
It's a little bit tricky because we don't expose anything to make commands that dynamic, but they are.
Well, it's signaler. You can do whatever we want, right? So yeah, I mean, each project when it starts up, if it has the project commander client, it will call identify. So at that point, you could add another parameter and pass along a manifest saying what it supports, right?
Yeah. And now we're well over the line of like what parts of the Aspire application model are safe to mutate after the app is started and
that one is
started. That one is
not via this API
anyway. Like it's a total crapshoot, right? It's
just that's the wrong. This is the wrong layer, I think.
Yeah. It would be nice though that to have the two different types of commands, because there are runtime commands, like you said, and there's this pre-startup commands. You need a way to block the resource from starting until the project got its data from the interaction service, and then it could be considered to be
started. Shall we try and make this work? Like that would be an amazing change this so that commands are discovered. Project commands are self-discovered, and then they just show up in the dashboard once they've been broadcast.
That
would be an interesting. Would remove a whole bunch of wire up, right? Like you don't have to.
That would be the whole session.
That would be the whole thing. That would be what we're doing.
I think probably the hardest part is with command is like veneer over an annotation, and annotations get turned into a message to the dashboard saying, "Here's a command." But it's all dynamic under the covers. So like if we did that, we couldn't use any of these APIs.
We could just, kind of. Like you can get a builder later, right? Like you can. But nothing is gonna actually, would it work? It would work. Like at what point? I guess it would work. Get sent. Like is it
every time? Every time
part of the snapshot.
It's always resent.
Perfect. Then that's easy.
It might just work.
The annotations in, right?
It might just work.
Yeah.
But I hate it. I don't want to do it. It's awful. It might just work. I think if you add commands, which is super not.
Do you want to just do a litmus test first? Let's just test it. Like create some thread, wait 20 seconds, and then create a command that adds another command, like duplicates itself.
Okay.
When invoked. You would just do that as a test to see if this would even work cleanly.
All right. We have an hour and 7 minutes.
Well, this will take 3 minutes to create a command that adds another command.
All right. A command that adds.
So when you invoke the command, you should see another command show up underneath it in the menu when the menu is re-rendered. This will actually be interesting because I don't know how it is live. Like it should just re-render.
So do I have to pass in all these arguments? I think I do.
So the hub has access. The Signaler hub has access to the app model. So if the project does call back, you can you can manipulate it for sure.
So the first step we're doing here is just to verify that if we do this within the scope of the Aspire app model, it actually works. Like, we're not even trying to do anything with ProjectCommander. It's just like, if you dynamically add a command from another command, does it even show up in the dashboard? That's what we're trying to verify right now.
Gotcha.
And if that works, because we're kind of theorizing it should, like, we don't know a reason why it wouldn't. But we're in very much uncharted territory here. Like, when you start mutating the app host app model after the app is like running, you have to really know what you're doing. And we don't guarantee anything.
Don't do it.
Like, we don't guarantee anything. Like, this could work now, and then we could change something in 9.4.3 and it breaks because we don't document this as working. We kind of say it's safe to mutate anything up until and including the begin start event on a resource. So if you handle the begin start event on a resource, you can mutate it as much as you like. And then you should be guaranteed that the thing that's firing that event will get the result of your changes. And then, but after that, it's kind of like, all bets are off. If you make changes, it might work, it might not, right? And we've talked about at some point, we're going to have to make this more robust and make it a little more, it's always fully supported. Like, you can make changes at any point and it'll be reactive, but it's not that way right now.
So is it a dashboard? Is it Blazor, the dashboard? Is it? It's
Blazor server. So it's actually, from a UI point of view, it's very easy for us to make that work. And that,
so it has a React core and stuff. So
it does, which it does. Yeah. So it does. All that stuff just works. Like,
cool.
The dashboard is written. Do not do this. The dashboard is written in a way, but like this, it's multi-proc, right? So all this is happening in the app host, and then there's this loop, this published loop that happens in the app host that does the snapshotting. And so you've probably seen the resource notification service. That's what pushes changes about resources. All of those go to the dashboard. So anytime you go resource notification service.publish update or whatever it's called, there's a whole thing that happens in the app host that like takes that update, processes it, and then sends it as a payload over gRPC to the dashboard. And then the dashboard has a whole ingestion process that it uses that whenever an update comes over that, it processes it and updates the UI.
Cool.
As an aside, kind of magic that it all works end to end. And then now we have the CLI on the other side of it. So you've got the Aspire CLI, which has a real-time connection to the app host, and the app host has a real-time connection to the dashboard. And so we can do that.
Cool.
Yep.
As an aside in the CLI, somebody on Discord a few weeks ago asked, is there a way to stream the Aspire resource logs into a terminal because they didn't like, using the web page. They wanted to just have a pane or a tab set up in their terminal they could stream the logs. So I kind of took advantage of that, and there's a little CLI tool in this solution called Spiralog, which does exactly that. It abuses the SignalR server to do an async enumerable and streams back from the resource notification service. So they could put things in the terminal.
I assigned that issue to Copilot, and it added 4 commands to the Aspire CLI. Aspire
stream
start,
logs.
Yeah,
nice.
Aspire start, stop, log, and Aspire command. That runs commands, and it's using the other channel, the back channel, to get through to the app host to get information from the app host. I think if we like how it looks and we can pull it off.
Right. What's the modality there? Like, how does that? When you run Aspire run, like it's you're blocked. You can't. There's no input at that point in the CLI.
Yeah.
So like,
but there's an open channel.
So then you run another instance. You've got that working now.
Yeah.
And how does it know what?
Yeah, it hashes the path to know.
Oh,
and it will.
That's the first thing that we've actually got something like that working though.
Yeah.
So I can do like tmux and run Aspire run here, and then I can issue commands on the other. I can't wait.
Is it a PR?
That's going to be.
I just like the PR.
As impactful as notification service.
Yeah.
So will you be able to? It would be nice if you could use the Aspire CLI to run the commands as well, like these guys. List available commands.
Yeah. Well, so the other thing is we've been working. Well, we've been working on. I mean, Seb yesterday started building an Aspire MCP with the idea that now your AI dev tools can read the logs too. Because I can't vibe coding mentioned with Aspire because it always tries to start individual like NPM processes or .NET runs or whatever, and I'm like.
Dude, that totally solves the thing we were arguing about the other day, low-key arguing.
Yeah, I know.
Because it could do the exact same thing. You could have Aspire MCP, you just make sure the working directory on it is set to the right place, and it'll just use as the path just to figure out which instance it's going to connect to.
Yeah. That's how Compose works.
Really cool.
compose finds the right context from the file.
Wow.
I think that pattern works well.
Okay. All right. Can we F5 this? I want to see if this works.
Does it even compile? Did I make it? Did it?
I don't see any errors.
F5, baby.
This is my Copilot detox.
Yeah, you have to actually write code. You poor thing.
All right, let's run it. See what happens. Run it and click the button.
You want me to do it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I swear? I
VS?
thought I stopped myself.
You did. You stopped yourself barely, but you did.
I was going to say, shut the door. That's amazing.
Shut the front door. You lit liquor. What was that commercial?
Okay, so
all right.
We want to run one of these commands and see if a new command appears on the same menu afterwards, right?
Go.
There's no way this works, but that's okay.
All right, show it. Damn, didn't work.
Okay.
Thank God.
Oh
now
well.
I'm curious what it's doing. Like, why didn't it work?
Woo. I probably made a typo.
Are we sure that was the command on that one?
I don't know. Did you put it in like all of them? In the you did.
Yeah, you did. It's
Project
in every
Command.
command.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
No, it's not.
What's the squiggly on the return? Just that it's only returning true. On 57.
It's just saying you could turn it into a lambda.
Oh yeah,
that's
true.
I think it's saying that there's no async. I don't know.
Yeah, probably. Well, yeah,
Oh, that too, yeah.
as well. That's unfortunate that doesn't work. I want to know why it's not working now. We just must not reevaluate the commands while we're running.
It may not reevaluate the list of commands.
Yeah.
Oh,
but it
Damien,
does the command itself.
I've been running into this because of the thing where your the dev certs only creates the endpoint after the resource has been started with dev certs.
The old one does, yeah.
Yeah, but because I was trying to just do builder.on endpoints allocated or whatever, add command, and it doesn't work.
That's the exact class. That's the class of issue is like when you create things and when other things read them. The app host is like a fully asynchronous concurrent like programming environment, but it looks sequential a lot of the time, and it's just not. Like you can really tie yourself in knots.
Oh, Alex wants to know if we should publish a dummy message to the resource.
Do you have to pump it? Like, is it simple as that? We just have to pump an update?
Just have to pump it?
It does reevaluate the thing.
So do we just have to pump an update after this?
Hold on. I mean, maybe. Let's just start with adding arguments first.
All right. Let's
add some arguments. Let's add some arguments.
That's a well understood. And I'll look at the code.
I was going to say, you could just like aside, just go and create a new Aspire starter thing and just try and make this work while you're at it.
Let's add arguments.
All right. With commands.
So we need. So project commands have arguments now, or they don't.
Well, this. I mean, where is it now?
Oh,
the record I added it.
We need some kind of way to say like you have to declare an argument name, and those become part of the interaction service. I think.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, there's also the problem of how do you decide what sort of widget to render?
The type.
How do you? Type. I mean, we could strongly type these arguments and then give them.
Could we just base it on the types from the interaction service? Can we just use them directly?
You could. I mean, but if you get a list,
it's going to get rendered.
I mean, I thought about this. You could, if an argument is a read-only list, and then render it as a choice.
Mm-hmm.
It's an actual list, then it could
be. This is binding all over again.
I mean, we could start with a few simple types, then and make it object.
Yeah.
Make it fully polymorphic and make it object, which means it could be anything at the same time.
Let's add detours and attributes. All right. So I mean, at this point, I guess
so you have commands.
You're in there.
Each command has a bunch of arguments.
Yeah.
And you're going to switch over every argument and create an input.
Interaction service.
It's this one here, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not it.
Yeah, that's it. Interaction service. You got to add the control.
Okay.
Add that to the list of experimental things we need to unexperimental.
Well, we made a breaking change in 9.5, so
yeah, That sounds like us.
So the other thing then probably need to do is make this kind of available in the client side too, because I think right now it's only expecting a string, because this is the only thing I'm sending is just an argument.
I think you want it as a string
name.
I think you want it as a string. So here's the question: are you doing it based on ordinal, like the order of the arguments, or are you doing it based on the name of the argument?
Are you going to send a map, or are you going to send just
a list?
Bunch of values?
Or it could just send the entire thing across. Just
no, because well,
I mean, you're sending a display name unneededly, so I don't know.
Because you need on the other side, you need to know what the values are, not the actual.
Oh right, of course. If it's a list of choices, you only want the selected choice sent on the other side.
Yeah. This is hard. This is the hard part of like doing this stuff. You know, I put on focus mode, and this thing is like
it's still unfocused. Yeah, it doesn't listen to you.
Why is it like telling me to unfocus every 5 minutes or half an hour?
I think
I'm gonna go get some more water. Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Snack break. Snack break.
So this focus mode, like, how do you make this thing not tell you that you're doing a good job focusing?
What are you talking about? What's focus
mode? In Windows, you can turn on focus mode.
Right.
And then every half an hour, it like does this. Like, good job focusing.
Oh, I don't use focus mode. I just turn on do not disturb.
Oh.
So my do not disturb doesn't do not disturb Discord.
Oh, I mean, things can. That's because Discord's probably using its own notification pop-up rather than the Windows notification.
It is, but
it's not reading. That's Discord's fault. They're not reading.
Yeah. But it's stupid. Windows should just say any app trying to push anything into my speakers.
Your speakers.
Yeah.
I've never used this focus thing. Start focus session. Oh gosh, no, I've never used that.
That's so cute.
I just use do not disturb. Interesting.
Yeah, I never turn off do not disturb.
Yeah, I typically keep it on.
I think we should do a map of arguments because that'll make it easier if you have ones that are optional in the argument list. If it's a list, then you have to handle blank ones. Just my expert opinion as a professional vibe coder.
Or do we just start simple?
Yeah. Oh, God.
This is where I assume we don't have the same types on both server and client. So this should just be
the types of the interaction service are what? String, number, Boolean.
You get a bool like yes, no, confirm.
Yeah.
You get a list of options.
Yeah.
You get a string. Those three.
You get numeric though too. You can say I want.
You get numeric too.
Those you get like so you kind of get the primitives.
Yeah.
So if we made them a list of if we made it object is fine. And it lets you also create an interaction input yourself as the object. So you can kind of say you can make it primitives or an interaction input itself.
So you're saying if you make it object, does the command handler in the project have to cast check, like type check everything that's coming down, or is it just...
So this code does, but the other side gets the values, not those objects.
I see.
So the server side has the rich object, and the client side just has the values.
Okay, but you're saying...
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about last night as well, is that you need a rich object on the server side, but ultimately you're just sending a value then down the line, and it can just be object type. So you could have a base class that just has a value property on it, and then inherit from that, or make it generic or whatever, and just say this is a prompt for choice, this is a text, this is a whatever, and then you could just render the right thing.
That's too much software engineering for 2 hours. We need
hack
Bill.
Hack it. Yeah.
I made it object. We're gonna do casting.
There you go. Let's do it.
Do it.
Cool.
Type it. Who's typing?
I can type.
Oh,
yeah.
I can practice. I can practice. Y'all.
Yeah, it's good for you.
What? Oh no! I don't know the actual thing. Each command has a list of arguments.
Yes.
So we have to build up like an interaction list of inputs. Look at. Okay, cool. You can't see it. You can't see the suggestions.
No, we can't see your IntelliSense.
So you can't see this. Boom, tab.
So it doesn't. Why is it?
Nor can I like actually use just to trigger Damien. From a argument let input.
Oh Lord.
Are you like
One
just doing
thing
this
that
to be a jerk?
separates all C# developers.
Does anyone use this syntax
What?
besides me?
From a line 71, like the original,
Ooh,
the
how do you
integrated
get the
part
label?
of language integrated native query, natural query.
We need labels. We need labels for the arguments.
Yeah, the argument names should be labels. Yes.
Mighty was right before.
Yeah.
Is there a bingo card for that?
I
No,
don't have it.
unfortunately, that's just I just send those to myself when it happens so that I remember in my dark moments. I should add Maddie was right.
This is totally like we're gonna over-engineer this for sure.
Yeah, you have to do a map that there's an argument name and the value. And the value, it doesn't matter what type of the value is.
I love how many times we re-implement system.component model.
I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is ugly.
This is all we do in our job.
I was looking at system.component model 2 days ago to see, how could we use this? But
there's a reason it's still around and still gets used by literally everything.
Oh, object isn't even useful. Oh. It's more like this. Can y'all see this?
No.
Oh, scroll up.
What are you doing?
Oh, you can't follow me. Oh, we're not
I'm following you. It's just, there we go.
I don't know where you are.
At the very top of the file.
Oh, yeah. You're on line 20. Well, now you're on line 15.
Oh.
Right here. Right here.
Yeah. Key value pair.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I guess we can make this like off.
Maddie, you're the one sharing, right? Are you sharing
No,
or is
I'm
it
not
Oisin?
sharing.
Oisin, can you set your live share to follow Fowler?
Oh, smart. Just click on his name.
Like click on his name, DF.
in the bubble.
Okay.
Just click on that and then say follow underneath it. It'll fly out.
Yeah,
Follow.
follow.
It is
There you go.
ticked. Why is it not working?
Maybe now that you've clicked it again, it'll follow him.
Okay, good.
Oh, now it is. Okay.
Let me
All
test
right.
my scroll. Is it working?
Yep.
This is an error. This is not working, right? I can't see errors on my screen. So this is like not a thing. So this has to be nullable.
It could be because it's not on C# 13 right now, right?
It's not on the newest version of C#, Fowler.
Yeah, it's
Quran
not on
with
C# 13 right now. So
Oh, this is fine because
we can
it's
change that.
I got it wrong.
It's all right.
The reason is that I'm targeting net 8 on this. That's why you can't do that. We can change it to target net 9 if you want.
You can
It's okay.
change. You can leave it on net 8 and bump the
It's fine.
C# version, and most stuff works. But
It's fine.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So each one does have to be a key value pair. We do need to have the name of the input. So we need to do like. Wait, is Damien triggered yet?
why? What are you typing that's triggering me? Just.
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Look at you.
So like, I'm gonna have to do this by like looking at both
You
screens.
can use let. Oh my god, you're gonna write this entire feature as one link expression?
Yeah, okay. What's it complaining about? I can't see the errors.
There's
I'm
interaction.
missing a required field. It needs
You
to
can
be
see the errors in the error window.
Can I?
The error list shows them. Actually, I'm seeing warnings. I'm not seeing any errors. It might be that he has warnings as errors turned on, and that doesn't flow through or something.
Let me just open up VS. Let me open up VS. I'm in VS Code.
Oh, I'm in VS too, though.
I'm in VS Code. That's why.
Oh, okay. That's not gonna help.
I have ReSharper installed as well. As that could be causing issues.
Well, that probably turned. Oh, I wonder if that's affecting.
It should be fine. But we'll see.
So, I mean, I can see the issue there. If you can see it, if I mouse over it, do you not see this?
Where is live share in VS?
Interaction input type must be set in the object initializer.
Yeah, you're missing a
initialization. I see it.
But I'm in VS and I don't see that on my side. The live share.
You don't?
Nope. The errors window is showing warnings. It's not actually showing that error though.
I'm not in here twice. See this? Do I see the errors?
If I have solution-wide analysis on, it might start. Let's try this.
No, my best is live share. Maddie, you said you saw it? What's the error?
Yeah, Sheen, when he hovers on it, it shows it.
Yeah. But we can't see it in our.
It's on the StreamYard.
Input type. There we go.
On the
Yeah,
screen.
input type.
Yeah.
Let's see if VS gives me intelligence. Nope.
That's so annoying.
We've seen
It's
it
not
work.
resharper though. It's definitely a live share thing, so it's
We've
fine.
seen it work though. Like I don't know what the variable is that makes it work sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't.
Is it interaction type? This is like grenades. Someone be my intelligence.
You want me to type it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You type
Yes.
it. You type it.
Yeah. Hold on. Did I get it?
Yeah. Yeah, that worked.
Okay, so no more errors.
Do you need no, you have a comma. Okay, good.
Okay,
I mean,
so
sure.
I think we need to say it's something basic like if type is a.value, type of string. I think we want like I mean, we're basically trying to avoid the person having to use interaction input directly. Maybe it's not worth it.
I'll go back to what I said. Maybe we just make them use it directly.
Well, why don't you start with the idea of like trying to model the choice, because it's probably the more complicated one, and then work backwards from there.
Choice is
the
hard
to provide. Yeah, I don't know. If we solve that, then the rest may be easy because everything else is on a single choice.
Why don't we just make the one simple one work end to end first? This is so funny. We could argue about the different approaches to solve the same problem.
This.
See if the errors view actually shows up.
Let's just start like. Did it just jump for me?
What?
Yeah, jump for me too. Ocean's the one sharing, right?
I think Maddie has focus.
I think Maddie's name popped up though. I'm not too sure why.
Oh no, I wasn't even in it. It says if you trust the workspace, that might help, but I don't even know how to do that. So
it does.
Yeah, it says there should be an option for you somewhere that's like trust workspace.
Oh, what is that? VS Code though, not VS.
Both.
I don't see anything in VS.
No, not you, Oisin. That should be Fowler should have it, but
something.
This is a real-time view then here from.
Oh, I like that on the left. That's a good idea.
So this will maybe help you, David. You'll see on the left.
That's resharper.
It's resharper, yeah.
I like that.
What is the error? Title, message. Oh, okay. I'm missing the message. Message. What's the argument it's bitching at? Oh, did it curse? What's the argument it's in that?
I mean,
argument type system threading cancellation.
It's not assignable to type. You're trying to
balance
options.
You have to pass options.
Is it required?
It says one that in whatever format you're invoking it in, it says it is.
I'm gonna go old school. Give me MSDN.
It's over here. You're in code, so you can't click.
Oh, I see why. It's because I didn't do this. Does that work now?
Yeah.
That works.
Yep.
That worked.
Does this work without me having to turn it into an array? Make that work?
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Did we make? You sure? No.
Why is the let? Oh, probably because
This thing I made it. Arguments is a params.
You need to make an array at the top.
Array.
Yeah. So.
And then this should just be this. And then this should just work.
Ooh.
The space. Ugh. Ugh. Is that it?
That looks like something.
Oh,
hold on.
Complaining about.
Oh, you have to move the pragma to the top of the file.
The evaluation. Yeah, just
disable.
Suppress
pragma warn, whatever thing. Yeah.
This is how we code all day, just disable warnings.
Yep.
Simple. Boom.
All right. Well, that's gonna work.
What's the name of the command? The command name is this, right? I guess we should make it a little more official. Arguments for this.
Look at that interpolated
something. What's this one? This is this display title.
Yeah.
The command name? What's the command name?
That's what we just did in the other one.
Yeah. Specify the command
Why are you
argument.
doing the title as the long one and not the message?
You're right.
That should be.
Title should just be
Argument
like Project Command or something.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No, that's
Just use
good.
the
Title
command name as the
arguments for that,
title.
and then the
This-
message should be
this
please
is-
specify the arguments for.
This is what it's like working with 2 PMs.
I
I
thought
want
you had
that to be
Copilot to
Damien,
replace your
honestly.
PM.
Kind of rude to call Damien a PM.
Is there a David throw shade?
I am sure there is something in there.
It makes it pro-shaded PMs.
Oh,
Is it working though?
all right, run it.
Wait. We gotta
Oh.
describe an input somewhere. Like go slow. Go slow should be like
How slow should it be?
yeah, speed. There you go.
No,
Maybe
it's-
did that work?
no.
Oh, it needs the same
It
thing.
needs the pragma. We told
Oh, God.
put in the
Okay,
project
put it in your
file.
project
For the
file.
love of all that's holy.
So if you go into your project file and you do disable
Editor config. There you go.
Perfect.
All right, let's run it. Let's run it.
Oh, cool. All right.
Who thinks it will work? Oh crap! Hold on.
What?
Hold on.
Is the other side even doing anything with it?
No.
No.
I mean,
You're just
that'll
trying to
work.
get it to show up.
Yeah.
But we have to handle it if there's no arguments.
Oh,
So-
we're assuming there's always arguments.
Which
All right,
command was it?
slow.
Either?
Go
Slow.
slow, yeah.
There it is,
Yay!
look.
Okay,
And then, okay.
then they just go away.
Mm.
But that's fine.
Cool.
Click on
Wow,
go fast.
that's
Let me see what happens.
God, sorry. I
Okay.
guess fast.
We'll fix that.
Yeah, we need to fix that.
Cool.
Arguments fast.
Yes. All right.
Okay, that was exciting. That worked.
Right. So if yeah, okay. Look at that, Copilot. Go ahead. No, that's not useful.
Are you still in VS Code?
Yeah.
Oh my lord.
I may as well. I said like let me just do it on hard mode.
I see. That's what you meant.
Hold on.
Which is Copilot works, but not IntelliSense, which sounds
Yeah.
just horrific. But okay.
Or formatting. It's all like me just training my fingers to type now.
Wow.
Back in like
Okay.
Shall I disable ReSharper and see if it fixes anything?
no,
If
it
you're-
won't.
I mean,
It won't?
This is a live share. This feels very like live share.
LiveShare
But
has
I
had
wonder
open
whether
issues
it-
for like
because
5
of
years.
the-
That's just like intermittently, this doesn't work. And nobody can
Really?
figure out why. So
we should talk to someone about that. See if we can get
I've
it.
tried.
Yeah,
Right.
we work
more
there.
reliable.
I've
we have
messaged
seen
a
it
few
work.
people and they're like, and I'm like,
We have totally seen it work.
yeah. Oh, but no, we totally have.
Being have we done this cross VS and VS?
No,
code before?
I don't think we've done cross IDE. Have we seen it work? Maybe we have.
Oh, it's also broken in VS. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in VS and I'm not even seeing semantic colorization of types. Like it's just
I think the time it's worked the best is when we're all in VS Code. But
Yeah.
interesting.
This is true.
All right.
Okay, this works. I think. And I have like the thing in the same.
It's cool.
I
What
got
did
two
you
if
just do?
statements.
what did you just do here?
Added if statements.
So that if
Oh.
there's no R,
Oh,
it
I see,
doesn't
I see, I
prompt
see, I see.
anymore.
Right. Then
Yeah.
it doesn't do it.
Okay.
Right. Okay. It doesn't prompt.
Just for
Okay.
the record, the other way we could do this, if the person is willing, the guest, is you could do a Windows has a built-in like remote assistance feature. It's called something else now. It used to be called remote assistance, like help session or something. And then
Oh.
that invitation can be sent to, and then you can just, it's basically remote desktop. And so then
Or you can use what's that thing called? There's like 4 different.
go to meeting and like go to my PC
Yeah.
and all those
Okay.
things.
No. Next time we'll consider that. Next time we'll consider that. Although it is kind
Yeah.
of fun watching Fowler have to actually write code.
No, this is good.
He's
All right.
proving why he
Yeah,
is, in fact, sort of smart.
So
This
can
is,
we make the command actually use the input now? Is that the next thing?
Yeah.
All right, let's do that.
So it just has to pass it to the project client now, right? Like,
Right. It's not passing anything yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let's
we
do
gotta
that.
change this. Can I control F and surf? I can't. What? Well, no. Nope. Does not work. Receive command. These are in the
client.
client app, right?
Right.
Where's the code? This one?
You're not using strongly typed hubs though, by the looks of it, right?
No.
Okay.
Right here, receive command. So this
Okay.
command
Yeah,
is an object. This is a name.
Yeah. So
That's
now
all,
we need
yeah.
to send the whatever args were supplied, right?
Yeah.
This should be like args.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Well, the on method is saying, I don't know what the heck that is, because it is defined somewhere, right? It's on string. You have to pass the generic on line 37. Yeah. Declare what you're accepting. There you go.
Nice.
Signaler is so easy. The people that made this are so smart.
You should tell them that more often, Fowler.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
like
put that out. You guys, if someone compliments themselves, I think that might have to go on the bingo board. But
David and Fowler and Damien stroke each other's egos.
yeah, that's a daily occurrence. That's my favorite. That's good because you balance out me being like, who built this shit and why does fuck?
Oh, look, perfect. Thank you. There needs to be a follow-up one.
I was doing so well. Ooh, I only have one left before I get a bingo though.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah.
I've barely got half.
Look at this thing. Go, Copilot, go. You do you. You do. What is it? Result. It's result dot. It's not values. It's result dot. Help me out with IntelliSense, y'alls. Hover.
What's going on?
Hover
What's going on?
over.
Where
Yeah,
it's,
hover over result.
Oh, result.
yeah, and it's not result.cancelled apparently anymore.
Not null. Okay.
No,
It's result. Is
values
it
is incorrect for some reason. Why is it not showing up?
What is it? It's result dot. Data.
Data.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it's data. Where's James? Why is it J?
That's
Why is
crazy.
oh, it's because I have eye hair. Oops.
Oh, you're fake incrementer, so now it's making you
Yeah,
use I.
nested loop.
Okay.
Look at me updating variable names like it's like 2029. No, wait, what?
You still got J at the beginning.
Did
of
you
that
just say
line.
I
2029?
know it's the wrong year.
You mean 2009?
9.
Oh, Adam absolutely destroying you in our teams a couple days ago.
That was crazy.
Fowler said something. He was like, "What is it? What did I can't remember what he did."
It was,
And
Are
Fowler
you
goes,
coding like it's 19?
"Yeah." He goes, "What is this?
Dude, that was
1995?" And Adam goes, "I
1995.
wasn't even born yet."
I wasn't even born then. That was funny.
This will not work.
To be fair, I wasn't either, but I would never say that. So
It still doesn't like line 75, Fowler.
Line
If result.cancelled,
75.
cancelled is
Let's
raised
fix
for
that.
some reason.
It is.
Oh, it's
What?
one L.
Of course. Of course.
That's the spelling that keeps on giving in .NET.
you know,
It's
Maui
always
has
strange.
the 3 different ways people spell fuchsia as named colors in Maui
Hold on.
because we all misspelled it so many times.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We made Gerald do it.
All right.
That. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks good.
F5. Aspire run.
Oh, we didn't print anything on the other side though.
Like to know that it's actually doing something.
Yeah, that is flowing.
We'll do that. We could put a breakpoint there if we will prove it for now. But yes, we need to make it do
Would it
something.
not? I mean, this is stupid. No, this is not true. I was gonna say, wouldn't it show up in the trace? But it's not going to. That's
Let
not
me
what it
add something quickly.
Right, because
Hot
my
reload.
interface isn't. My interface
Oh,
isn't.
yeah, you can hot
supported
reload
anyway.
You can hot reload it in the client.
Hold on. This
All right.
pause for a second. What you guys got way
Wait,
too
pause.
excited.
Pause.
The previous PMs of Hot Reload got way too excited. all right.
Yeah, that was one of the
Man
best
who
things. Like the
praised
first
the bar.
time we went out to dinner, and I was like, "Yeah, hot reload," and Damien was like, "Oh my god!" And we just were just like, bah, 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 bah. Fowler was like, "Everything sucks. It's all broken."
All right. Are we ready to start again?
Hold on. Are debug logs even on though? Will it show up?
Why would
I
it
mean,
be?
What
Oisin already
is this?
killed it, so it doesn't matter.
Let me just
Oh,
log the
You
information.
did log debug. I see.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
see
I
what-
killed it.
that's fine. You don't. No faith on hot reload.
I didn't.
None whatsoever.
I didn't say it. Let's hit F5. Hit F5. Let's just see it. Let's see it working.
No, it's nice when you use the mouse because people can see what you're doing. It's a good demo thing.
Yeah, you're right.
I know.
I agree. Yeah.
I know. It's annoying because sometimes I'm being good for demos when I don't need to be, and sometimes when I'm demoing, I'm bad. I should be.
I'm always bad for demos.
You can also just narrate. You can just say what you're doing. The other way of doing
Did
it.
you just say narrate?
Narrate.
Narrate?
Narrate.
It's like
Narrate.
It's like
Narrate?
Yeah.
Isn't that an anime? Naruto?
Like,
Where are those logs actually?
you want me to do the
shown?
run?
would it be?
No, it's not there. It's not in the
It should be in
generator.
client, no?
Are those logs?
Consumer?
Those logs are in the app itself, right?
Yeah. So there.
Yeah.
No, here,
Oh
somewhere.
wait, hold on. Receive
Wait,
command.
log paused.
slow.
Paused.
Yeah, no, it is paused. So I'm just looking here. So slow
Slow
command
command
received.
received.
Yeah,
It
but I
should say
don't
receive
see-
command. Command name args.
Oh, hang on a
Unpause it
second.
for a sec and see if it.
Executing.
Oh, you know
We'll have
what?
to do it
Hold
again.
on.
Yeah.
You can go to structured logs. It'll be in a different category because this is in the.
Right.
This is in the
Oh,
work.
you
The
think it's
worker
not turned
itself.
up?
Wait, hold on.
But it's info. Isn't everything coming through?
Hold up. I see why it's not working.
Okay.
All right. I don't
Do
have
I?
data generator.
You going to enlighten the rest of us?
Do I see why?
Don't
it's
turn it off. I want to see if hot reload works.
Hold on. Hold on.
I have to go to the bathroom now. I'll be back.
Hold on.
Oh, that's not on my board today.
Oh.
So this is in the.
Oh, it is there. There it is. Look, received command. We got a. We have
Oh, yeah.
a stringify type.
The input is
Yeah,
right
but
there.
Oh, oops.
So
Yeah.
it's two
I didn't-
strings of the type because
Do I have to go back to the
is that what we sent
code?
over the wire? Like we literally sent the type name? That's usually
Yeah, apparently.
Looks
like
data
zero.
dot to string. Maybe it should be dot value. What did I do for? Is it dot value? You see where I am? Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
There.
there you
Is
go.
it dot value? Is that right? Is that compiled?
Yep.
It looks.
okay. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Oops.
All right. Let's try again.
Maybe we should overload two string on that thing.
No, I mean, no.
Why not?
That's evil.
Why? Everything does that.
I mean, is data? I'm not sure. Is data the input? I think it is.
Hmm.
You should use an implicit operator, Damien. Don't never overload.
There you go. Even better.
Okay. All right. I'm going to send a command. Go slow. Oh, why not?
Looking for 134.
There it is. Yay.
Woo, there it is.
All right.
We did it.
All right.
Can you send it as an int now? Can you make it typed?
No.
Is
What?
the client supposed to just? Can you hang on? But you can declare it on the server side as saying this is going to be a number. The interaction service will constrain it to a number so that the client can assume, right?
It'll still be a string.
It'll still be a string in transport, but the client, if
Yeah,
it
but
receives
we're
it,
loosely typed. We're loosely typed.
we're
in
just
the
like sending
sitting
everything as
outlined.
strings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems unfortunate when you've got all these layers that support binding, like Signaler.
It is.
It's like
You can
sending
force-
everything as strings.
The only thing, well, it's harder when you have
I know.
a set of periodic like arguments because it's like a string in.
Yeah.
I know.
This goes away though, right? If we invert this and have the client provide the arguments it wants, because it already knows ahead of time how to
Yes.
treat the
Right.
return, right? So it'd be fine.
I mean, the other thing you could do, maybe we shouldn't do, but you could do, but it'll make things much harder for the API you have, is you have a single dispatch endpoint, which is receive command, which takes in the package name and arguments, and then you can like give the caller a different API that will basically parse the arguments based on what they declare. So they can declare, I want an int, but then you have to basically redispatch what came from Signaler as a bunch of strings and turn it back into like whatever else makes
Yeah,
sense.
this is it's just so much hand
Yeah.
holding.
Yeah. So this works. We have to change one more thing to complete this. In the iAspire project command receive event, like this needs to support arguments.
Yep.
It could be a single. We can make it a single parameter again if you want to make it like more. I can't see the errors, but I know there's
That's
some.
fine. That it's happy
No, that's
with that.
fine. We like that.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
fine.
Where in this?
Here we are down here. Okay.
This
Yep.
here.
Line 71.
Arguments. Yep. Perfect. Look
And
at
then-
this. Uber
Yep.
pair programming.
Yep.
Okay.
String args.
And we got 2 errors over here.
Oh, you got the lambda death, the lambda death spiral.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's done.
Right.
And now make the milliseconds be based on
Yeah, the arg.
the args if it's set. Oh yeah, I can actually delete the make this debug in the log. Debug again, and then that one could be there. Yep, perfect.
Well, that actually that won't help because it's going to typify. It's a string array right after.
You got a string args. You got to do a string join.
Yeah.
With it.
Yeah. Okay. That
That would be nice. Doesn't work.
doesn't work. No.
No.
Oh.
Nope.
How is it? It's is it array.join?
String.join.
A string.join.
Yeah.
I don't know which
I
way
think I
it
made
is.
I think there's an issue I thought about like making this more object oriented.
So you can take an instance and then get a string out of it with an instance method, you mean?
Or just like make 2 string work for arrays.
Oh, that'd be nice. Even a 2-string overload that takes a separator, that would be super nice.
So we could do something like add a third command.
Are we using the args yet to like
We will not.
affect
So
the
it's
impact of
fast,
the
slow,
command? Yeah, make it
and then
slower.
there's,
But look, the period is 1 second by default. I'll specify. There you go. Nice. Custom.
time to focus. This thing is like crazy. Can you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it. Because it's designed around a Pomodoro thing, right? So it's trying to tell you that you're at the end of your focus session.
Yeah.
Do you?
No, we should be defensive. But we're programmers. We don't care about defense.
Yeah, it's fine.
We don't care about defense.
Just make it work right now.
So specify. That is it good? It's good.
Yep.
Oh, wait, can't do that. I need to add it to the dashboard either side as well, don't we?
Oh wait, hold on. What's this going to parse in the format? I'm not even sure what.
Well, it's going to try and parse it as a string. It's going to blow up, is it?
I think it supports that like a time span format. Okay, that's fine. Leave it.
Oh,
Let's see what. Let's see what it does.
1. All right. Yeah. Okay.
Let's make it
I think
an
we need
hour.
Oh, you're going to have to write it in as a time span format.
I think so.
You can add humanizer, and I wrote this code for one of my run file demos actually. So there's like I wrote a wait app, and you can pass in wait space 5s, and it'll wait 5 seconds, and then
That would be nice to do.
yeah. So like
Yeah,
I wrote that
like,
code that does the parsing using
You wrote
humanizer.
that?
And
That's an AI task. That's an AI task for me. I'm
it's not that hard. Like
cycles.
it's really. I could have actually.
It's
I may
not
have
hard,
had.
it's
I may
annoying.
have had Copilot write it.
Perfect. And you can delete the input from slow because like slow doesn't take arguments.
The what? Oh,
The slow
yeah, yeah.
command, you can
Sure.
remove the indirection input from there. Yep.
right. Let's get rid of that. Okay. What am I missing here? Why is it complaining? Oh, missing my semicolon. All right. Let's just make the screen easy to read. Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
I'll blow up.
See, I'm looking at the code now. I pasted. I literally did get. I remember now. I got Copilot to write this code.
Yeah.
I was ChatGPT actually. And I kept
Whoa,
asking it to support
retro.
it. Yeah, I kept asking it. I kept adding like, can you support microseconds? Can you do this? And I think eventually, because it has regex, so I was like, I'm not writing all this regex. Let's get it to do it.
Okay, there we go. A delay has been specified.
Nice.
Wait, this didn't work. Let's see.
So, yeah,
A
it didn't-
specify
didn't
command
work.
received with args 10.
What does it interpret
didn't-
this thing as?
What does the
Didn't
time
blow
span
up,
get
though.
interpreted as? Is it 10 milliseconds?
Oh, we should print that. We didn't print that.
Oh,
It'll hang forever now.
It just said arg 10.
Yeah, we should.
we don't even know
log
what
it.
the time span is. We have no
I'll-
idea.
I'll log it.
Yeah.
How do we
Oh,
not know
right.
what time span is?
We
Is
don't
that
know
gonna
what actual
parse?
value it interpreted it as. We just gave it a
Oh
10.
my
It's like
gosh.
10 seconds, 10 days, 10 years,
Well, we
10
can-
milliseconds. We have no idea like what it is.
Well, we can find out very
Hey,
quickly.
what's the default? There you go.
Oh, he's look
No,
at this.
I think I have no idea.
10 days.
10 days. There you go.
Yeah, not that. Nice. Good
So that's
use.
glacial.
All right.
Oh,
we'll see
dear.
you guys back here next Sunday.
All right. See if it worked. All
Okay.
right.
So yeah. So, let's
so-
change that to parse as from days.
Seconds, yeah. That'll do.
Does that? I don't think that works.
You're gonna
Oh, I
have
gotta
to,
do
yeah,
this.
int parse that.
You got to parse the
Yes.
parse.
Yep.
All right. So if I save
Use
this, is it going to hot
yeah.
reload?
Yes, it is.
Yep, should do. Should be just fine.
Did you hit the fire emoji button?
No, I think he actually hit the restart application button.
That's not even a hard
Uh,
reload at that point,
no.
but-
How do we know? We don't have any. Do we have any evidence of it restarting in Aspire? We don't. Do we?
Yeah, you'll see it in the dashboard. It would have gone stop start again, but
If you do it here, you'll see it in line. So
Yeah, we see above it.
click on restart.
Do it here. Okay, that's
Nice.
better. Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Did it hot reload?
No, because he
And
restarted it, so
specify-
we don't know if it hot reload.
It didn't. Hold on.
Okay.
Did we play edit?
Well, I did. I just hit. It's waiting
You
10
logged
seconds. I think. Just
And
to see.
after the part,
Go back.
after the-
No.
it didn't it should be printing the time span. Go back to the editor. I don't
You
think
gotta
you
hot
hit
reload the
reload.
change
You hit
first.
restart. You hit the circle. You didn't hit the fire, right?
Oh, no,
No,
not here,
in
not here.
the other one.
Sorry.
In the editor. Not the
In the
not
VS Code.
Yes.
VS.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Of course.
You
Yeah.
didn't apply the change.
Now you have to restart.
No, you don't.
You do because
Shouldn't.
don't you have? Actually, you may
You
not.
don't, because this is
no.
being, it's just
In
inside
the
a lambda
method.
being run every time. So it could have.
Okay, let's try 5 seconds and see if it works. Okay, it should stop.
There you
now.
go. See, now it
Okay.
says
Yeah,
it's
period
5.
set to 5 seconds.
Ah,
Okay. Sweet.
Wait, did that work?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
did.
that worked.
No, hold on.
And that's
hold
on my board.
Hold on.
Did.
Hold on.
Wait, it's on mine too.
Hold on.
What's
Wait,
wrong?
did that work?
Why are you not understanding?
well, it's taking longer than. That's a little faster than 5 seconds, is it? No.
Wait, Fowler saying pause or wait is on there too. I think hold on counts.
Hold on.
I got that one already.
Oh,
You didn't hit did you hit restart again? You didn't, right?
I don't think you did.
And that worked.
Go and let's just do it
I
again.
did,
Go back and
I
change the
did hit
login.
I did hit restart.
yeah, but
Oh.
it should work if you
I think
don't.
you
It
have
should
Go
work
to
if
the
you
yes.
don't,
It's
assuming
a
where this
background
code
thread.
is, right?
Change that message. Nope. Just change the message to say
Yeah, change.
Period.
Just put the word changed in it.
yeah.
There you go. Fine.
Okay,
Right.
now
Hot
hit the
reload.
fire
Yeah, hit the-
emoji. Just
Hit
the
the
fire
fire
emoji.
emoji. Go back and do it again.
Go back. Run the
Should
command.
just work
Run the command.
because the lambda gets redone.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
worked.
Why is
Yeah.
that? Why is that surprising to you, fella?
Because he doesn't try it. Because
Oh
he's
no, hold
lazy.
on. I was thinking you have a while loop. It's a lambda. That's
It's
why
a
it works.
lambda. It's a handler, right? And so it's just going to
Yeah.
revoke it the next
That's
time.
why it
comes
works. I was thinking it was.
through. Oh, you
gonna
thought it
work.
was like an async loop that was there or something? Yeah. Okay.
That was
This is
not
why I
working.
don't use it because I don't want to have to think about whether there's lambdas or
Right,
async loops in
right.
there. I shouldn't
The
have
things
to.
where- like
it
the
work.
things in the app models like this, like it typically works. Like if you're just inside some random lambda, you're passing to something, and you know that gets re-invoked every time, it'll just work. Like,
Mm.
I generally if it's inside a method, it's probably safe because I can figure out how to retrigger the method. That's usually my gut check. Other than that, I start to get funky. But that's my
Cool.
Cool.
All
Well,
right.
it worked.
Pretty awesome.
now.
Um,
Have it send back a list of all of its available commands over the signal R.
Or are we gonna do the other one?
We have 15 minutes.
We can do the other one where there's a new API to trigger the interaction service from the app itself.
Oh. Okay. So that's gnarly.
Yeah.
But we've got
Say that again?
half of what's required now, right?
Yeah.
Kind of.
So the
We have
app
to map it the
is
other
a new
way.
API
Yeah.
that says
Like ask for data or something.
give me the
Prompt.
give me an int or something.
Yeah.
Could we mix and match so that the app host adds slow and fast, but the app adds specify?
Well, it just depends on what we want to prove here. Like,
Okay.
I think Maddie's saying do what you just said, and Fowler's saying let's add the capability for the project to basically emulate the JavaScript prompt method, right? Like that's
Okay.
what it is. Like just to have some new API that it can say, hey, prompt for a value, and it gets a string back. Like that's the simplest thing we could possibly make work.
Yeah.
Then when you invoke the command, what's going to be interesting is you'll invoke the command and then immediately another message box will come up in the dashboard because the command in the project is now asking for a value.
You know what would be nice too is that if back here, this said waiting for input instead of running. When it does that.
Is it waiting for input?
It's not really.
Well, yeah,
it's not pausing.
It's both.
Yeah, it's not really, no, but I guess
that's not
just an
hard.
arbitrary string,
like
right?
that's literally
You can change it.
an update.
You can change it.
Of course.
The only thing I would say is when you change these resources that are controlled by Aspire,
yeah,
it'll get overwritten by the next update.
Anything else that comes through. Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, so we got 15 minutes. All right.
Okay, let's attempt this stupid thing where we want to like see if we can do dynamic list of commands.
Discover commands from the thing.
All right, so I will in a side thing see if I can like figure out why it's not
how
working.
to get dynamic commands to work. That's the problem, right? It's like we don't know if that works.
In theory, it works.
In theory, it works.
I think. Yeah.
Well, why don't we just share your screen then, and let's just prove that point. Let's just switch gears and go back to what we tried to do originally in an isolated project. Can we get a dynamic command to show up?
All right, let me see if I can.
That might be
So
more
Maddie,
fun.
can you share Fowler's screen when he's ready?
Let me get my machine.
Yes, I can.
I hope we haven't lost people. Like we're just trying to verify what does it take in the app host to get commands to dynamically show up on a resource after that resource has already started, basically, right? Because now we're going to start the resource, communicate with it. It'll tell us what commands it has available, and then we'll add them to the
Oisin, if you just push what you've done today to a branch, Fowler can clone it because this is all open source. So.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I'm just gonna use my.
He's just going to use a simple
other window
just to verify it, I think.
Yeah.
Push it anyways.
This.
But,
yeah.
All right, ready? Fowler, can I share?
Hold on. Yeah.
Okay. Whoa. Nice.
Big enough?
That looks great, actually. Very good.
All right, so I'm on the dev build of Aspire. Let me see. I'm on this version. Go antivirus. Scan my world. That took forever. Okay. I'm on this version. Let's see what happens. I'm going to do all CLI. Aspire new. Start template. Show 0. There you go. Nope. Sure. Search. Find it. This is a new feature in the Aspire CLI where we actually have made changes so you can test out arbitrary different versions of Aspire. These won't show up in your builds. You won't see PRs, but you'll see a daily stable, and I think those are the main ones you'll see. Make that happen.
I added the branch anyway. It's up there now, the changes we made. So, but like you said, this is more important to make this bit work.
Let me go find that link too, and then I can send it into chat.
All right. So this is super Aspire CLI focus. Look at me. So
Yeah,
proud.
You're like, I don't know if I knew that you were able to wield a CLI like this. I'm proud of you.
I know, right? You thought it was all clicky IDE.
Yeah. You're clicky kind of guy. It's not your fault.
Okay, this works.
I just put the branch in the stream chat, and if you want to clone it, Fowler, it's also in the private chat on the stream. She can put it there.
Look at this beautiful new feature that's turned on by default.
What is?
You can't see it?
No, you're only sharing your console window. You're not sharing your screen.
Am I?
Every time. Yes. You do this every single time.
Hold on.
Thank you so much for the big.
It's sharing a window. I see it.
No, I'm not bingo.
Oh.
I just added one though.
Oh yeah, no. I am one away from 4 separate bingos right now.
What?
So whatever. And I'm trying not to farm. But Tommaso last week was like, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And I was like, you're just trying to get bingo. That's all that is.
Where is it? Oh, tab. There. Did it again. Entire screen.
No,
There you go.
entire screen.
Okay, this new feature. This new feature.
Oh. Yeah.
Container runtime is unhealthy. Run Docker, please. Everyone will ask, can you just run it for me? Yes, eventually, maybe. At
You
some
can't
point.
though, because we can't determine that you're using Docker
No.
or not.
It's very hard. Like
It
even
turns out
getting
you're
this
not
to be
allowed to
somewhat
like
reliable
run
is
arbitrary
stupid difficult.
executables on someone's machine very easily, especially one that is literally a runtime. But it's fine. It's fine. So what are you doing here, Fowler?
Starting
oh my God,
Docker.
frozen.
Oh no. Did he
Oh.
start Docker and then everything crashed?
Yeah.
Platform.
I'm
We don't know.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
We could do it on Windows.
Hang on.
I was
we
gonna say,
lost you
did
for a
Docker
while.
eat my network?
Yeah.
completely
lost you
ate
for a bit.
everything.
I saw. I was like, oh, Docker melted the whole thing, the world down.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, this should be running now. This is just getting basic hello world working. All good. Check. Perfect. Check.
All right. You got 10
Command.
minutes.
10 minutes. Can we pull it off in 10 minutes to figure out why it's not working? All right, let me stop this. Let
To
me
figure out
open
why
up.
the thing that you think shouldn't work is not working.
I think it shouldn't work. I think there are ways to do it. This is mostly just trying to figure out
Yeah.
Yeah.
if we can do a fast thing or it's just like
Yeah.
a
Yeah. And the thing is, having commands or creating commands on the fly.
Yep.
right.
Can we create commands for a resource after the resource has already started, basically?
Yeah.
And I think the answer is yes. We're just trying to figure out how.
You can.
Yeah.
The first thing didn't work, but I'm pretty sure.
There's 2
we can do it.
modes. Oh, I can't even type in thousands. No Copilot. No. Okay, that's not required. This is the minimum, I think. Execution result.
God. I
Is it
hate the
right?
ligatures for the arrow. It makes me so mad.
Does it?
Why? Why? It's awesome. Why do you not like ligatures? Why do you not
Because
like
it's
dev
not
font? Dev font?
real. It's
Huh?
not what you typed.
But it's so what? It's a nerd font. You want to make it look pretty. I didn't type the colors either.
I don't want it to look pretty. I want it to look like what I typed.
Well, then, luckily you can change the font in your editor, Maddie.
I do. I turn off font ligatures pretty religiously. And now I'm realizing
Nice
that's like the
trigger.
second to fourth thing you're going to complain about next time I do a screen share is you're going to be like, where's your font ligatures?
Sorry, we need a. If there's not already a bingo square for rip on other person's dev setup, then we
Yeah,
need to do
yeah.
that.
Yeah, editor commentary.
Yeah,
Display.
editor or terminal.
So the question is, can I randomly in a background thread somewhere
Right.
do the same thing? Right? It says like API service, like task. This is just the worst thing ever. Do
Well, you
not.
could also hook it onto like a lifecycle event of a different resource.
I could.
Yeah. So after the resources.
Yeah, so do it like
Although-
on endpoints allocated or like after.
No, that's early enough though. That probably would just work.
It didn't work because that's what I tried to do.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting. I guess that.
You know what?
Why would
You
that
know
work?
what? You know what? First of all, this.
Are you just going to make a loop and it's just going to add a command every 2 seconds or something?
Every-
That would be awesome.
API service.
Look, you've disappointed everyone in the chat, Maddie.
I'm
What?
sorry.
For the
I'm
sake.
Because she
sorry.
doesn't like ligatures.
It's not my fault.
Ooh.
I'm
It's
just-
exactly your fault.
What can I say? I'm very literal. If I'm going to type an equal sign and then an arrow, I want it to look like that. I also- I texted with T9.
You did?
Yeah. You guys were you were already old by the time texting
No.
came out.
I used to
Oh.
in school.
Depends on your definition of old, but I got my first cell phone when I was like 19, so
Yeah.
that's not old.
That was an interview question.
What?
What is T9?
Implement T9.
Oh,
Really?
Okay,
We
that's
should
not
start
working.
asking people to implement.
so what did you try? Let's take stock of where we're at.
Yeah, so I just took the same code that worked at startup and added
Yeah.
it to a background task, and it does not work.
Right.
Can
so
you do
can we push an
console.log?
update? Let's force an update to get pushed.
Um, we don't actually return this, do we?
The app. Yeah, you need the app to get the services.
What are you going to do? Push it under snapshot or something? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's going to get the notification service and pump a update
Mhm.
after he adds the command.
Oh, I hate this.
Wait.
What do you?
Okay. You don't have to do it that way. You could have just started it and then started the loop, right? But
David
whatever.
is writing code.
6
No.
minutes.
You got beef.
Stop fighting.
Pump an update.
I hate this.
Who knew we had this API, huh? How about that?
You're the only one who knew.
Well,
Yeah,
anyone
I
who's had to write a custom hosting integration knows this.
Probably everybody.
Not
on the
much you can
call,
do
right?
if you can't push updates. All right.
I hate this.
What do you hate? What do you hate? What part
I
do
don't
you
know.
hate?
Why is it? Oh,
We're proving. This is about exploring. We're trying to figure out.
I understand.
Wait, what? No.
Where are you
Which one
looking
are
at
you
the
doing it
cache?
on? Is it
Which one
cache?
did you put
Cache.
it on?
Oh wait, API service? There it is.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay, so it did work. Were you checking the right one last time?
I was just about to say, hold on.
We weren't watching close enough.
No. We trusted him, which is the mistake you should never
I
make.
know.
Yeah,
No.
5
Okay.
seconds.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Not
Oh,
there.
when does it start? Yeah.
Not there.
How long?
Not there.
You could have
Refresh.
just put a breakpoint. Well, you
Not there.
can't because you're doing a spy run.
Cool.
And then if I add this,
Okay, so you just have to push it. So Alex was right as always. Alex was right an hour and a half ago, as
Yeah.
always.
yeah, I think so.
Pump an update, which makes sense, right? Like, this is the thing we talked about where
Not there. Not there. Not there. There.
Okay, cool. All right, so I have enough
so
information.
it totally
now to
works. You just have to
do
force.
this.
Absolutely crazy.
All right, so now we could go back, and we in the 3.5 minutes we have left. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. But it would work.
So
Okay,
you
so now-
split out the builder. You split out build and run.
You don't have to. I mean,
No, that was so we could get access to the services.
Right.
So he
You can
wanted
do-
to
you
use
can
app
keep it
dot
the same way it was
resolve
before.
You
notifications.
can.
And yeah, the problem is you don't get the app if you just do build.run. You chain it. You don't have the app instance, right? So
Right.
he
So what
was
do
just
you-
moving around so he could get the resource notification service so he could push the update. But if you're inside on initialize resource, the event that we pass you has the service on it because we
Wait.
know for certain events, like on initialize, I think the init event that we send you, it has notification on it, it has logger on it, has a bunch of things. We pull stuff out of DI for you.
Where did they come from? What's this on initialize?
This is new in
resource stuff?
9.4.
Okay, all right.
This was
I
a
was just
community
saying.
contribution.
Is this just wiring up the eventing in
Yep.
behind? That's all.
So you
Yeah.
don't have to
all
do
right.
everything with the now there's
it's a
help.
bootstrapper. It says you start writing code here.
Nice. Okay.
So this we could do like take the same code.
Basically, you can implement your entire app as 400 nested lambdas now, which is beautiful.
That was the goal. That was the goal.
All I
Yeah.
ever think about.
You should
That's
look at the
literally my
code,
worst
the in
nightmare.
progress code for my dev tunnels integration. It's this is what it looks like.
That is like truly, literally my worst nightmare.
Why is Copilot being so aggressive? Calm down, bro. So I think you can do event.resource. Is it notifications?
This is a stupid
Notification.
question. Why is
Yep.
it at event?
Because event's a reserved keyword in C#. So he has to escape it. You could just make it E or yeah, whatever.
Yeah, that's stupid. Why would
So
you
this
make it an
works.
at instead of just doing E? Yeah.
It's great when you're in Razor and you have to escape keywords in C# using at, but you're in Razor. So then it's like, wait, is this at the Razor at or the C# at? I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's your fault, Mr. Razor.
Totally. Actually, I wasn't the one who came up with that. Razor existed before I joined the team. It's just there was no tooling for it. And then I PM'd the tooling for it. So I didn't get to decide about the at symbol. That was Dimitri and Goo and
That was
Ebba,
the original.
the OGs. Fowler was just the SDE2.
Oh,
was just
baby. What is create
Smart.
resource builder?
Don't read it.
No,
Create
what is
resource
create
builder is
resource
how you-
builder?
So after the builder, you have a resource, but you don't have an iResource builder of resource. All the extension methods that let you set up resources hang off iResource Builder. So if you have a resource instance, but not a resource builder instance, you need to wrap it in a resource builder in order to get all the extension methods. So there is a method that lets you create a resource builder. And it's all like lifetime stuff. Like you can get into situations where you're in a scope where you have a resource, but you don't have access to the thing that gives you a resource builder. And then you kind of out of luck. And you have to go, well, I guess I'll manually create a resource builder, but it's not fun.
We can make this go away. Look at that.
Nice.
This works. Pretty evil.
That's cool.
Pretty evil. Makes me unhappy, but pretty good.
I mean, why does it make you unhappy?
The soundness of knowing when to do this.
Oh, as I said, this is
It's a problem.
totally like untouched. Like the fact you have to create a resource builder by closing over the builder from earlier on. Like it's like
I'm
But we do
more
that.
worried about the mutation of the annotations.
Yeah.
On when you do it. Like this is like kind of arbitrary. And
It is.
This I think this is today a little bit dangerous. We can make this work better. Because
Yes.
this
Yeah.
is a block today.
Yeah. All right.
Yay, we're done.
But it works.
Okay.
You can do that.
We did it.
Okay.
Welcome back. Just reminder, everybody, sign up for
Like and subscribe.
submit. Yeah, like and subscribe.
Smash that like button.
Smash that like button, ding the bell, and then submit your apps. Maybe next week we will deploy AspiriFridays bingo. Maybe that's what we'll do next week.
Yeah. Deploy will be good.
Yeah, we need to deploy something.
Let's do it.
So, Oisin, thank you so much. I put the
Thank
link
you.
to the thing in the chat. So merge it. Everyone use
Okay.
ProjectCommander. I actually have some ideas for this now, so I'm pretty excited.
Okay, and I guess I could extend what we just figured out now and have
Yeah.
the projects push the UI or requests to the hub, and then you can build this Commander hub into Aspire, right? The runtime,
Yes.
and then we don't need it anymore. We
Yes.
need all the different protocols. Get them all.
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
All right.
wait.
Well, I didn't get bingo,
you.
but that's still fun. So
No, I
No
didn't get it
bingo?
either. I was quite a far way out actually. I
That's
got
pretty close.
maybe got just over half.
I think we're just out of practice.
It's our first day back. It's fine.
And I was trying very hard not to load it. Like I didn't say
Yes.
the things that are my squares. I didn't push people to like I was like, no,
Yes.
let it happen naturally.
Yes, exactly. So, all right.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. See you next Friday.
Thanks for having me. Bye-bye.
Bye.